So I heard that aarakocras were banned in Adventures League, and I heard that they were banned because of their ability to fly. I had actually run a campaign where one of my players was an aarakocra, and their ability to fly was actually kind of freeing in a way. Let me explain. Firstly, I understand that the rule isn't that aarakocras themselves are banned, but that any level 1 character with fly is banned. That includes the tiefling variant. I completely understand this, especially because they use modules, which are designed with any party can play this, but
you need to keep the aarakocra's ability to fly in mind in order to make sure that everything runs smoothly.
Let's say that the party has a princess to save, and she's at the top of a tower. They must move through the tower in order to save her. This is a pretty standard quest. But now the aarakocra just flies up, passes everything, and breaks the game. You could just redesign this to work around the fly by putting the tower underground or making it so that it has no windows, so that the aarakocra can't just pass everything. But what I meant by freeing for the DM is that the aarakocra's mobility is so strong that you can give your other players strong mobility abilities and not really suffer many consequences. Think of it like this. Winged boots have 40 feet of fly speed, which is just less than the aarakocra has. But that doesn't make it any less fun to fly around. So you can give them that and not really be worried of them using it or abusing it too much because, again, the aarakocra by nature is already using it. In fact, they're using it better. In my case, I gave my Leonin fighter a bunch of really cool mobility options, like he had this axe that could let him jump, boots that negated fall damage, and the ability to dash by 30 feet in any direction. And I honestly felt that a lot of this, and especially all of it together, was probably too strong, but the aarakocra can just... bruh. Can I call them birds? Can I just call them bird? I'm gonna call it bird. I realized that the bird could just fly 50 feet anywhere, so as long as it really doesn't surpass that or is on par with that, it's not gonna go crazy. And it doesn't have to just be mobility either. It could be other things, just as long as it doesn't break the game. There's the idea of if one player is really good at one thing, you can make another player really good at another thing. I would not have given my fighter all of these abilities had the aarakocra not already be so naturally strong. Yeah, this is power creep and can get out of hand, but the next time a player asks you for a seemingly strong piece of homebrew, just think about it, and how strong is it actually?